There's more to roads than where we drive. What happens when we need to stop is perhaps even more important. In cities across the globe, there are huge problems with parking, with complex rafts of regulations trying to govern who is supposed to park where. Both for individuals and commercial deliveries, finding a place to park is a real headache. Grid is changing that. Using smart connected devices, we can dynamically manage the curbside, allowing visitors and deliveries to easily park where they need to.
Grid was founded in early 2015 and we brought together a number of tech startup companies that we had control of and pulled them together in a group structure. We provide solutions to many simple problems, curbside management, freight movements, logistics, supply chain optimization, assisted travel. Grid was created because there was an opportunity in this smart city landscape to start owning the space, to start bringing simple solutions in to address real world problems and not just looking at technology for technology's sake. This was technology and enabling software solutions to solve real world problems.
What we're trying to explore is how we're able to create a solution that engages stakeholders from the consumers using the curb, hauliers that are using the curb for business purposes, the councils themselves that are providing the curbside asset and managing the curbside asset, and the providers who deliver services on that asset themselves, be they labour or software businesses.
Other markets have proven that a majority of people are happy to pay for the services they want, and parking is no different. The vast majority of drivers want to follow the regulations. They either find the variation in the parking regulation a minefield, or simply cannot find anywhere to park. Grid's new product, Kerb, changes all of that.
Our customers, as we move into this space, will be public authorities, private individuals and commercial freight operators, transport operators, anybody that lives, functions, works or breathes within the city.
The problems that you face in London with air quality are due to particulates, which is the kind of sooty stuff. They're also due to greenhouse gases, which is carbon dioxide, methane, carbon monoxide. Those emissions are coming because of historic factors and the way that our fleet is built up. For example, with vehicles that are diesel-based. But over time that will change as we introduce more low-emission vehicles.
Kerb is a cloud-based platform which allows local authorities to manage the curb space and freight operators to book the curb space. And we create effectively opportunity windows or dispensations for a certain class of vehicle to be at a certain location at a certain time. So lifting the restriction to allow that vehicle to be there to deliver. We've also got the ability to advance notify the recipient using geofence technology. Breach a geofence, you ring the doorbell before you get there, so the dwell time is reduced for that vehicle turning up the curb space.
We now are in a situation where the right types of technologies and tools are coming along, and I genuinely believe that if one is wanting to maximise the parking pound that drops out of a local authority's parking activities, that by unpicking the curb space and sticking it back together using a digital wrapper is the way to enable both cost efficiencies, which is the holy grail, better optimised use of the curbside, better use for consumers in terms of the grid, better use for businesses so that the curbside's not used as a blocker, and also the environmental benefits that go hand in hand with such massive transformational change.
Grid is a real step change for how we think about parking, taking us from decades of the old systems of opaque rules and enforcement to a modern connected system that allows everyone to work more efficiently. Our towns and city centres can again become somewhere easy to park, giving people easy access to the businesses they want to visit. Circling the block will become a thing of the past, reducing the volume of traffic on our roads and ensuring that everyone can get to where they want to.